Rare Beauty, founded by Selena Gomez, has rapidly become one of the most sought-after makeup brands in the market. The company, which is committed to philanthropy and raising awareness about mental health, has garnered admiration from both critics and makeup enthusiasts. However, while Rare Beauty's ethos is laudable, there are certain concerns surrounding its business practices that cast doubt on the credibility of their claims. Selena Gomez was already a prominent figure by the time her brand launched in 2020. The brand's debut heavily emphasized her celebrity status, but it veered away from the conventional approach of spotlighting the celebrity over the product. Instead, Rare Beauty developed a platform that revolved around a distinctive differentiator. In 2018, Gomez underwent a kidney transplant due to complications from lupus, a fact widely known by the public. This drew considerable attention to lupus, an autoimmune disease affecting organs and tissues. It also highlighted mental health, an aspect Gomez personally grappled with due to her lupus diagnosis. Rare Beauty capitalized on this exposure, establishing a core of philanthropy centered on mental health support. This approach resonated due to Gomez's candid discussions about her struggles with depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. Selena began working on Rare Beauty in 2019 with a strong foundation, promoting mental health awareness, supporting individuals to feel naturally beautiful, and combating their mental health challenges. This became Rare Beauty's unique selling point, differentiating it from competitors and creating a sense of authenticity. This resonated well with her audience, who had seen her open up about her own mental health journey on social media. Building on this ethos, the Rare Impact Fund was introduced in July 2020, preceding the beauty brand's launch by 2 months. As a project under the Hopewell Fund, a nonprofit advocacy organization, the Rare Impact Fund aimed to increase awareness of mental health resources and aid underserved communities. Its initial objective was to raise $100 million over a decade for various mental health initiatives through grants, donations, education, and awareness efforts. This leads to a significant concern. Celebrities often establish charities for PR purposes or to benefit from tax incentives. The Rare Impact Fund is based on the Hopewell Fund, which holds tax-exempt status, raising questions about motivations behind this initiative. However, it is crucial to pause here and delve further into the Hopewell Fund, as my research uncovered darker aspects. To truly comprehend the implications and potential downfall of Rare Beauty, we must delve into its self-presentation, its target demographic, and its alignment with ethical and social ideals. The brand's launch in September 2020 showcased foundations, concealers, lipsticks, and eyeshadows designed for inclusivity across skin tones. The products were affordable, vegan, cruelty-free, and their packaging featured recycled materials and water-based ink. Accessibility was also prioritized, catering to physically disabled individuals. Rare Beauty found a warm reception from customers and critics alike. Its inclusive approach, ethical stance, and adequate product quality garnered support. The brand's marketing strategy utilized social media and influencer endorsements to reach its target audience. The launch marked an anomaly, as the emphasis was placed on ethical branding and philanthropy over product quality, a departure from conventional celebrity-driven brands. However, such an emphasis on Selena Gomez and her mental health struggles could pose a vulnerability if her popularity wanes. Moreover, skepticism surrounds the authenticity of Rare Beauty's charitable initiatives. While the Rare Impact Fund enhances the brand's public image and PR, it's essential to clarify that the fund is not a charity in itself. It's a project under the Hopewell Fund, raising concerns about transparency and genuine charitable motives. In conclusion, Rare Beauty presents a unique blend of celebrity endorsement, mental health advocacy, and ethical branding. While its intentions seem genuine, it's important to critically evaluate its sustainability and authenticity, especially considering the interplay between celebrity branding, philanthropy, and business motives. The Rare Impact Fund, as an entity, doesn't independently file public tax returns, and that's the first red flag raising concerns about its authenticity. My suspicions about its inauthenticity seem to be validated, possibly indicating its creation for tax-related motives. Further research into the Hopewell tax filings, cross-referenced with a Deadspin article discussing the NFL's questionable charitable contributions amidst the Black Lives Matter movement, added to my reservations. Hopewell's deep involvement with two more companies, Arabella Advises LLC, managing the fund, and the New Venture Fund, compensating Arabella for administrative services for Hopewell, raised alarm. Eric Kessler, who owns 35% according to tax returns, leads Arabella, a politically motivated firm sponsoring numerous pseudo-standalone activist groups. This casts doubt on the legitimacy of the Rare Impact Fund. A deeper exploration, supplemented by the book Big Money in Dark Shadows, Arabella Advisors' $500 million dark money network, reveals Arabella Advisors' unregistered lobbying activities disguised as charities. While they do fund initiatives like the NFL Players Coalition and Planned Parenthood, this manipulation of charity to support political lobbying prompts questions about Rare Beauty's involvement. Though such tactics aren't uncommon in both left and right-wing politics, the connection to Rare Beauty is perplexing. Rare Beauty's heavy reliance on Selena Gomez's mental health struggles and left-wing political ideals seems to intertwine philanthropy and business motives. Rare Beauty's focus on ethical branding and philanthropy overshadows the emphasis on product quality in most celebrity-driven brands. The launch emphasized Selena's involvement more than the product, which is unusual in the beauty industry. While Selena's alignment with left-wing politics and mental health advocacy might explain this alignment, questions linger about the need for involvement with Hopewell. Despite good intentions, Rare Beauty's partnership with the shadowy world of Hopewell raises suspicions. Why not establish a separate, genuine charity for mental health awareness rather than aligning with a company known for its political agenda? Even the allocation of just 1% of sales to the project raises questions about commitment. In conclusion, Rare Beauty's connection to Hopewell casts a shadow on its perceived authenticity, the very quality that differentiates it from competitors. The gray area between charity and political lobbying might taint the company's reputation, which could be damaging considering their vulnerability to Selena's popularity and shifting consumer sentiment. The success story of Rare Beauty is commendable, but the unclear path forward leaves its future uncertain.